Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to take you through a glute focused workout. So take a screenshot of the page and let's head to the gym. First, we're going to warm up with some band walks. Make sure when you're doing these that you don't bring your feet completely back together. You want to keep tension with the band. Make sure that you're squatting down a little bit and hinging so that you can really target the glutes. Next, we're moving into some side laying hip raises. This doesn't look like much, but these are killer, trust me. Make sure that you have your feet stacked and that you're really pushing up off the ground and squeezing your glutes at the top. Make sure that your elbow is stuck underneath your shoulder and don't let your chest drop. Keep your chest and your body nice and aligned. Next, we're moving into some hip thrusts. I am up on a bench, but if it's more comfortable for you, then definitely use a box, either 12 or 14 inch. As you can see, my upper body comes down with my glutes as I come down the bench. My chin stays tucked. You really want to make sure that you're pushing through the heels and completely locking out. Try to keep your shins as vertical as possible. Really squeeze your glutes at the top. And I did 4 sets of 10, and on my 10th rep, I held it at the top for 5 seconds. Next, we're moving into a conventional deadlift. So this just means that we are resetting and picking it up from the ground every time. So traditionally, I would use a lighter weight than you do with your RDLs. It's just a little bit more taxing on the body when it's a conventional deadlift. As you can see here, on every reset, I'm going through the cues before I pick it back up. Don't just pick it off the floor without getting that tension throughout your back and your core, taking the slack out of the bar and really engaging those lats. Fully stand up at the top. Make sure that you're not hyperextending your hips. Squeeze the glutes and then slowly lower the bar, bending your knees down so that you can get the barbell to the ground with a nice neutral spine. Next, we're going into some Ipsilateral Bulgarian split squats. Ipsilateral just means we're using the weight on the working leg side. Because this is a glute focused workout, make sure that you are hinging at the hips with a neutral spine, really bringing that chest towards the knee. Take these nice and controlled. Then we're going to drop it. So we're doing 8 with the weight, then we're going to drop it and go straight into 8 body weight. Make sure that you're trying to get that knee as deep as you can to the ground and that you're squatting down in towards the bench. Next, we're going into some lying hamstring curls. I have attached some ankle straps to the cable machine just because I don't have the lying hamstring machine at my gym. But if you have the machine, you can definitely use that. In both variations, make sure that you're really pushing those hips into the pad or the ground. I like to pause at the top and kind of squeeze the glutes and then super controlled on the way down. If you are doing these on the floor like I am, really important to adjust where your arms are to get nice and comfortable. I adjusted a couple of times. Just make sure that you're not cranking your back and feeling it in your lower back. Then we're going to finish it off with some glute medius kickbacks. So I've got a slight lean forward, and as I kick out, you'll see that I'm rotating my foot a little bit like a 35-45 degree angle to really hit that glute medius. So that was the workout today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it if you did along with me. If you did, please subscribe. It really helps me out, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.